Hello, good evening. I'm well aware that I look weird. I'm also filming this while laying in bed. It is evening. Not dark yet, but evening. And it is hot outside, and I have the AC on because I live in Utah. And it's hot in the west, all of the western states, pretty much. That's my cat. He's crazy, but I love him. Okay. I'm going to talk about some of my favorite literary genres, since I know I haven't done any book things for a while. Why do my eyes look that way? Okay. Um, I love science fiction. I also like some of the subgenres of science fiction, like diesel punk and deco punk and biopunk and cyberpunk. A little bit of steampunk. I also like horror punk and sci-fi horror and body horror, stuff like that. I like true crime. I like regular horror. Stuff like that. I like comic books, like DC Comics and Image Comics. I do want to start getting into Dark Horse, since I guess it'll be easier to get into since they have less stuff now, since they've lost a lot of their licenses back to Marvel. So I guess that'll be a good way to get into Dark Horse. And let's see, I love Lovecraftian horror. I love Stephen King, but it was Clive Barker that kind of got me into all that. We all know Clive Barker was influenced by H.P. Lovecraft. Stephen King's good too. That Carrie book, wow. The way he wrote that to make it sound like it actually happened was amazing. I do have a whole list of books I want to read, so I'm going to be investing in a Kindle e-reader. I have a Kindle tablet, but I don't want to be looking at a LCD screen super long while reading a book, because I know that'll hurt my eye. And I only have one. I can only see out of one. But I also love comic books, comic strips. I do like reading, and I love audiobooks, and I also love stuff from the ancient times. I just discovered, what is that? Sandal punk. I guess takes place in the Greco-Roman times. So I like sandal punk. I like biopunk. I don't really care what people say biopunk is. I do consider it not only is it about designer babies and growing crops, but I also consider it gene manipulation, where you can get a third eye, or tentacles. And I believe you can't have biopunk without cyberpunk, and you can't have cyberpunk without biopunk. So, well, maybe you can have cyberpunk without biopunk, but you definitely can't have biopunk without cyberpunk. I mean, who's going to manufacture the biochips that will change your DNA? But yeah, I mean, I also like true crime. What else? Yeah, so those are my favorite genres of literary genres. In no special order. I just made this video I don't know, just because I'm really not doing much right now. Comfy in bed, my blankie. So I look like crap, but oh well. I hope you all have a good night and happy reading. Peace.